Back, you're still watching Breakfast in Bed. That was Fun on a Budget with Bukola Tilokol and Tola James. We need to join them on one of these their excursions and experiences. We'll talk about that very soon. But yeah, David is still in the house, and like I said, we have an interesting topic, and today we'll be talking about fitness and lifestyle. You see, that topic, fitness, I'm really particular about it because many people feel, they want to build muscles, they want to look so big, the flat tummy, and the fitness journey for many people seems like it's encompassing. I just want muscles, I want this, I want that. But I feel fitness is beyond muscles and the broad chest and everything. I feel for some people, fitness could be, I want a flat tummy, I want to just look fit and all. But how would you describe fitness over the years, how it has evolved in Nigeria, from jogging, because there was a time it was just jogging on the streets, jogging on the bridge, to going to gyms and looking on point. How would you describe the evolution of fitness over the years?
For me, fitness is a thing where I get to, put my mental focus in, and it's, gives me this breath that you are doing something right. If I'm having any tension in my body, probably I'm not feeling too okay in the day. Once I get to the gym, the mindset just changed. It's just like, I want to explore different equipment. I want to, put myself in a space whereby I am feeling comfortable. I feel good about myself. And when I'm done, you see me smiling. Like every of my gym workout, once I'm done, probably on Instagram and I want to upload, I get to post picture. You just see me smiling. Like this, the feeling of feeling fulfilled, having to, feel like your body is intact. That's what fitness means to me as a person. But looking at the evolution of fitness in Nigeria, most actually, I think some persons do not exactly understand the purpose of going to the gym. Most times you see them just with their gob and then, pictures.
They want to take pictures, yeah.
And stuff. It's nice. I mean, it's all nice and good. But I mean, you're paying so much to make yourself feel good. Yes, I understand that you're coming to take your pictures and all of those things are quite nice, but you should find an essence to wanting your body to feel good. Fitness makes your body feel intact, your body feel right. Okay, so I had an accident some months ago, right, where I broke my left fibula, and while that happened, I was so scared that I was not going to be able to go to the gym because I was preparing for my pageant as at that time. And I was like so scared that I was not going to be able to do all of the things I really needed to do. But there was a particular mindset that, okay, just get this healed. Once this is healed, get to the gym. And when I got to the gym, if I tell you I don't even think about my leg, I do things that it makes me feel so calm. But people really need to understand that the gym is a space where you get to embrace yourself, embrace your body, let your body feel loved. Let it see that, oh, you're caring for me. So by the time you're, around that 50, 60, your body still look like a 27-year-old.
Okay. So now, talking about the gym,
Yeah.
I have an issue with gyms. And I have so many issues with gyms. And the gym bros have so many issues with them. But one is, I don't know if it's just me, I just feel it's overpriced. I feel it's overpriced for the old sweat and for the old drama that goes in there. I feel it's overpriced. And I think it's overpriced for me going through, my bones are sore for a few weeks when I just start. I just feel like, am I actually going to pay to actually go through this pain? And at the end of this, overpriced.
So I think the thing here that most people fail to understand is that for every journey, it comes with a struggle.
Okay.
Right? In the beginning, it doesn't look exactly so smooth, but when you have a purpose to why you are at the gym, you see that sore that you're feeling. At a point, you'll be like, I did not feel this pain today. Why? I should be feeling this pain. Not because the pain is something that you really want to feel, but because you feel like when you feel that pain, there is a level to the accomplishment. You hear some people say in the gym, they'll be like, when you have a cut or probably you have a tear, you let it heal a little because your muscle is growing and you're like stretching them to get grip and stuff like that. Wow, it feels like I'm trying to like explain something that is beyond, but honestly, it's not. It's not so deep into it. It's just a thing whereby you just have to feel that process. It's a process. When I started the gym, I mean, the first 1 week, when I'm done coiling and I get home, I'm just very flat tired. I'm like, I cannot do anything. But after 1 week, 2 weeks, and I was going 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4, was going to a month.
So how many times did you go to the gym in a week?
You know what's funny? So the thing is, my first 1 month in the gym, I went morning and evening. People were like, you don't
Every
do
day
this.
morning and evening?
Every day morning and
How
evening.
did you go?
And it was a thing of, I was actually enjoying it. There was the pain there, but there was a focus, a mission to why I was at the gym. It was a mission to, you know, be fit because, you know, I wanted to, like, you know, be fit for the program I am going for. I wanted to be in the right mental space for it. I wanted to be, because, I mean, when I say mental space, so some people be like, is it that it's just so for the brain? It encompasses it all. When you look good, when you wake up in the morning and look at the mirror and see yourself and you're like, wow,
Yeah.
I am this. It just brightens the day for you. So there was a mission to wanting to, you know, look good for myself, wanting to put myself in that right mental frame for the competition I was going into and be ready to, you know, make my leg feel good. Because, I mean, at that time when I had the accident, I was having like a very tiny leg here and this was like, you know, looking quite fit. And I had to, like, you know, be in shape and stuff like that. So it was a thing of process. It was a thing of, I love what I was doing. There was a mission to it. So I feel if you want to go to the gym, just have a focus to why you're going to the gym. And you'll definitely enjoy it. Trust me, first 3 days might be very tough. First 1 week might be very tough, but you would enjoy it, honestly speaking. When you look at the mirror, you're like, let me find like this.
But you didn't say anything. You didn't touch about the pricing and everything. Because for me, this, I think, I don't know if it's me being lazy. I'm just feeling if I pay for 1 full month, starts 1 full month, and I can go anytime, and I could just decide that 1 week like this, I'm not going anywhere. And then I'm here thinking, but what about the money that I paid? You know, so that's I'm just here thinking like, is it worth it? Don't you think it's overpriced? Do you think?
So
or is it a price that you need to pay for looking good?
Like I said earlier, you just feel like I probably didn't touch it. It was a thing of sacrifice. There's a thing of, I'm going for this particular thing. So regarding the pricing for fitness, there are different gyms and they have different pricing. The gym I go to, I use iFitness, right? And it's a brand I would love to be in because I could pause my subscription. I could.
Oh, you could?
Yes, you could. You have 20 days stretch, even though I still want them to actually please extend the stretch because sometimes you might be like very, very busy and you know, you just 20 days in a year or so. Yeah, and you get to like, you know, pause your subscription to come back and be like, okay, I don't think I'm in the right frame right now. I want to pause my subscription for some days. You pause it and then you do your thing and come back and resume the gym. That's the thing. And some other gym, I think that's what they really need to like, you know, look into pausing subscription. I think some gyms are doing that, right? But for one of the best gyms that we have currently in Nigeria, which is iFitness, they do that. You could pause your subscription. So about the pricing, it's just a thing of, you know, you come there is AC, exactly. There is the comfort there. There are good equipment. Even though I still want them to improve on your equipment, right? It's just the price for you to pay, actually.
Okay. Now let's get into pageantry and lifestyle. I like that. Yes, you talked earlier. You were saying a lady called another beauty queen, Mead. So this is me thinking. I feel there is a level of royalty when it comes to pageantry.
Honestly speaking.
In a way, to be very honest, David, in a way, I feel that level of royalty is missing in Nigerian pageantry. Because I've always looked at the people that have won pageantry in Nigeria. Now let's start with the ladies. Looking at even the present Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Bianca Ojoko.
Yeah, Bianca Ojoko.
She has that level of royalty. Look at Agbani Dorigo, has that level of royalty. Now look at those that have won Mr. Nigeria too. In a way, they have a level of royalty. Even though they're still looking for, what's his name, Alex Okubo now, but though when he was there, he had a level of royalty. You know, there was this level of royalty that existed then. But these days, you see people who are beauty queens, beauty kings, pageant queens, and the level of royalty is missing. And I think that's why many people tend to say like, oh, this person is, because you expect them to come, the presence, they should command presence. They should command authority. But I think that's missing now.
Wow. So you're not so far from the truth, right? Beauty with a purpose has always been like the journey for pageantry. Growing up, that's what I've understood about, pageantry. But, I've interacted with some persons and you'll be like, wow, this is so nice. I think this is like the right path to be. And then you interact with some persons and then you'll be like, why are you here in the first place? Do you get? So I think the purpose for pageantry, some persons do not have it yet, right? Which I encourage every one of them to, go and find the reason, that's tautology, the reason they are going for this particular thing. While I contested in my last pageant, Misters of Nigeria, it was themed Man on a Mission. We were given a task to go ahead and, look out for why are you on a mission? And I got to understand that there are several reasons everybody is on that particular mission. Some persons might not be intentional about it. Some persons are there because, for the glam of it. Some persons are there to just win. Some persons are there to, be able to speak and be able to advocate for people. Like I said, different destinations for different persons. So in as much as we have the good, we also do have the bad. We have people who are not, letting the work of we that are pushing this particular pageant, ideology, that we are not just coming here to expose our body or coming here to just, look good. We're here to let you understand that some of us have advocacies that we push for. Some of us have the fights that we're fighting for. Some of us have what we're looking for. And when I contested in my last pageant, that's Mr. Nigeria, which I came out top 12, that I didn't, exactly get what I wanted.
Yes, I can remember that you were Misters. So I'm going to ask a little question about Misters of Nigeria that was trending on social media, but I'm going to let you say this.
Okay. So when I went for that and I came out top 12, I felt accomplished to an extent, though the emotional part took in. For like some days I was not exactly myself, but I told myself, I said, you're on a mission for something. There's a reason you embarked on this journey. Have you achieved it? Not yet. Still achieving, right? And it's why I'm still pursuing another pageant. You see me very soon on your screen again. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to go on with pageantry, but I just want to touch this Misters of Nigeria that was trending that time.
Oh, wow.
So someone, I can't remember, I wish I really have the details, but one of the contestants complained that he was dropped without his managers being told about it. Yes, I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh, wow.
Yes, he was dropped without his managers being told about it. And as you know, social media, X would always go without finding out the details. So when I saw that, I felt there would be more to it. So I didn't really put in my energy. I think we actually discussed it on this show. It was one of the trending stories we discussed on this show. But do you want to just give us, I know you might not want to go into details, but do you want to give us, like, I'm not going to put you in the box to stay with that. But then I just want to tell us, like, what could lead to such situations where you're dropped in 24 hours overnight, and then people are like, I worked so hard in camp, and I thought I was going to win this. I thought I was going to be part of the finalists, but yeah, I'm being dropped. What could be the cause?
So I think the mistake it is that we're making here is using the word dropped. Hi, Mr. Imo. Mr. Imo happens to be my roommate while we were in camp. Yeah. Before we got to camp, we were informed that there would be an eviction. Right? But there's this part of us that believe that they've always been saying there will be an eviction, people are going to go home from camp, but it's not going to be so. And we all keep forgetting that people have their policies, in as much as sometimes it might not exactly sit with you, but there are policies that are set by some particular persons. And while we were in camp, there were evictions. I mean, he was not the first to leave. There was Mr. Ekiti that had to leave. That's the current Mr. Unilag. He had to leave because he was evicted.
So why did he feel attacked?
So everybody will feel a certain way because, I mean, you came in for this particular competition. You came in to to win. You came in for a purpose. I mean, you've gotten your dinner wear, you've gotten your trad costume, you've gotten literally everything. That's where the pain is coming from, actually, if you're being very honest. Because if it were to be me, to think I and Mr. Imo were the one up for eviction, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, he just had the highest votes above me. That was what saved me. I cried. When Mr. Ekiti left, I was so emotional. It was like an emotional journey on a very serious
So it could be a roller coaster of emotions coming out.
Competitions are always roller coaster of emotions.
I can imagine.
It's a competition. So when the eviction came up and we were told, like, okay, it's eviction time, before then they had given us the time to go ahead and vote. They've given us the time to go ahead and, put up our votes and stuff. But, you know, some of us were like, there's no money. A lot of us have spent so much. And some persons are like, you know, they will not do the eviction direct. I don't get the money at the moment. You get that kind of thing. And when that happened, the first eviction came, we were like a number of us that were up for eviction. They had to do like the nominations, and I was so scared. It was just like Big Brother Naija. So I enjoyed the process, right? But at the same time, it was really, really emotional. So I think for the advice I would give to Misters of Nigeria in general is to ensure that in the next pageant, if there's going to be something like this, there should be emphasis on their live eviction going to happen. And we're not
People need to know from the beginning.
It's not like we do not know. Everybody just had the mindset that they usually say this, but it doesn't
never
happen.
happened.
Do you get?
Okay.
But this time around, they're like sitting on it that we are doing this. So you
But
should
is that
be
not
prepared.
part of the mystery of reality show?
Exactly, it's a competition.
Yes.
No, it's a competition. No, I don't want to like make it, you know, intertwine this. It's not a reality show.
Okay.
It's a competition, it's a pageantry competition, right? It's just the process of these competitions that are different. I mean, there are pageantry that they do that have reality shows, right? But this is not a reality show. This is where you come and task yourself. It's a competition where you come and task your brain, you come and task your physique wise, your public speaking, you know, skill, and you know, put yourself to order, and then your personality. We had several tasks that was being given to us. I mean, if we were to talk about it, Mr. Imo had some, you know, lots of wins during the competition, right? During the task that we had, and in the long run, he was evicted.
Okay, but I know when it comes to pageantry,
Yeah.
like I said, lifestyle is one of the things we're talking about. I know lifestyle is very important, even though these days we see lifestyle, they don't really, these
Give us
pageant kings are
lifestyle.
quiz. Lifestyle seems like Sophia Momodu would say, lifestyle cost. You know, it seems missing.
Very expensive.
It seems missing. So how expensive is it contesting in pageantry? How expensive is it being in pageantry?
So I want to say this.
Is that
feel like-
affordable?
based on your want for this particular thing, pageantry is expensive. Let us not even sugarcoat it. It's expensive to an extent. And if you want something, I believe you should be able to go all out for it. I believe you should be able to, you know, seek for, you know, the support that you know that you need for this particular competition. For Misters of Nigeria, I tell people, if you want to go for this pageant, be prepared. Because it's going to task you both mental-wise, financial-wise, strength-wise. And all of these things are the things that really makes a leader, makes a winner. If we're being very honest. Because you're going international to
Okay,
represent
David,
the country.
I'm going to really cut you there because I want us to understand this thing.
Okay.
So if I'm going to spend, because I like pageantry,
Yeah.
but I want to understand it, and I know many people that really want to understand because they say, okay, you're a young guy, a young lady, you're spending this much in pageantry. Now, where are you going to get your returns back?
Okay, so let's look at what I, myself, had spent for this competition. And do you know where I'm getting my reward?
Where?
I'm currently here.
So, okay, good stuff. I like that. But now I'm trying to be a businessman here.
Okay.
So I'm spending X amount, and on this show, and we're gonna because we're running out of time. We're gonna quickly talk about
Okay.
parents and family.
Okay.
And my parents and family can say that I'm spending this X amount, and a normal. The Nigerian business thinking is, okay, where are you going to get this money back from? You're doing this. So how am I going to get this money? In case if I don't win, if I don't go international, how would I get, is there any way that you could get this money, you're certain that you're going to get this money back? Because it's not sure that you get ambassadorial deals or endorsements.
Aside from the thing, in business, right, to every contestant there, it's still a business. If we want to look at it, it's still a business. It's a business whereby you either win or you lose, right? So when you're there, always have that mindset that, where am I channeling this energy towards? I'm spending this X amount of money to win this particular competition. What if I do not win? Where am I channeling this energy to? Am I channeling to my career? Am I channeling to the things I love to do? Am I trying to build a brand for myself? Going into the competition, I said, I am building a brand for myself. David Oluwadamilare Awolesi is the name that they know me as, but a number of people know me as Smith. Right? And I'm trying to build that brand to be a brand whereby people can easily relate to it. And I'm very, very sure. honestly speaking, my social media attention after the particular competition has been really, like, to the sky. I get people wanting to hear from me. I get brand. Okay, yeah, I worked for a brand recently called Matt Original, a fitness brand, and all of this came all from this particular competition. This is like investing in my own personal growth. In as much as I understand that I want to win this particular competition, I still have it at the back of my mind that I am going here to invest in myself.
But what about those that don't get this returns?
It's because
what's your advice to them? Because
So-
I'm here thinking.
Like I said, always have a backup plan, and the backup plan should be, where are you channeling this energy to? If you do not win, why are you going to say business when you don't have the mindset that it's always a win
A
or a lose?
50-50.
Yeah, exactly. Especially knowing that this is a pageant whereby everybody are doing everything they have to get to that particular point. And it's currently what I am currently doing right now towards my forthcoming pageants. I'm currently going for Mr. Elite Nigeria, and I'm so proud that I'm doing so well right now to wanting to be in this particular competition. And the reason I am doing everything I can is because I've seen some other contestants putting in their best. Because everybody want to win. And at the same time, I know when I'm going for this particular competition, where am I channeling this energy towards? Am I channeling it towards winning alone? Am I channeling it towards winning and creating a brand for myself? Right? There's always this thing of when you are in the pageant space, there's always, it's just about the beauty and the body, and then the attention you get, or some persons that, sexualize this particular thing, which is very wrong. I mean, you get to get them most of the time. But aside from that, where are you channeling these things to, right? So for me, going for Mr. Elite Nigeria, I am channeling this energy towards winning and building a brand for myself. Very soon, you start seeing me hosting my own podcast shows. You start seeing me going for shows. You start seeing me doing some modeling gigs. All of this are where I channel this energy to.
So it's all about brand building.
Exactly. My advice to people is build a brand for yourself.
Okay, so now let's come on to parents and family. And, because of the generation, they might look at you and say, what is all this that you're doing? You've gone for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not like you've won anything. You're just going there to show muscles and chest and and all this. So what's your advice to family and parents concerning their children going into pageantry?
So I would respond to your question, but one of the things I really think parents should understand is always be very supportive of your kids, your wards. These are people that when they put in their passion into things, they go for it and they go out for it, no matter what the outcome may be. So if you are a supporting parent to your child or your ward when they go for pageantry, that mindset of, I have a family that loves me, I have a family that cares for me, is always going to be there, and it's always going to be the thing that's going to push them. If you hear some person speak, there's a particular speaker.
We need to do this in 30 seconds.
Okay, there's a particular speaker in the last competition, Mr. Abuja Chidi Udegu. He's a very good speaker, and all of this came up from the fact that he had this love and every of these things. So in short words, parents should please show and embrace love towards their kids. That's
to
it.
the kids. Okay, interesting. Many thanks for coming, David Awolesi. It's been an interesting session with you. I had fun. Hope you enjoyed yourself.
I too enjoy myself, honestly speaking.
That's nice, and wish you all the best in your upcoming pageant.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. Right. Well, that's so much we can take on Breakfast in Bed. I'll be back again next week. Do enjoy your weekend. I am Bababumi Agbibi.